Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It is day 2 of the van build today. So today we're going to be installing the air conditioner, the Maxxair fan, and hopefully the roof rails.
We are kind of on a time crunch a little bit today.
Yeah, we're kind of nervous because it's supposed to rain now. It wasn't supposed to rain, and now it is. So we have 2 huge holes in the roof, so we've got to get them covered and hopefully enough time for the sealant to cure before it does rain. So
that's the hope, but we're just gonna jump right in, get started today,
Yep.
try to get as much done this morning as we can.
Yep.
I think it's like almost 10:30 right now.
Yeah, so I think the rain's supposed to happen at 4. The sealant needs about 4 hours to cure, so by noon we really need to get the Maxxair fan done. So
Yeah.
it is waterproof. So let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Okay, so we started by cleaning the area around the cut with some glass cleaner, and we're going to put a layer of the 3M window weld down around here, just a thin bead, and then put the gasket on top of it. And then once the gasket's down, we're going to run just a small bead around the inside and outside of the gasket to make sure it's waterproof. So I'm going to start by putting the thin bead of this down.
Chloe is literally laying on top of the air conditioner box. Chloe, what are you doing? Perfect. That is some fine work right there. Chloe was down here being a little bit of a drama queen, like shaking because she's cold, which it is cold out here, but we have her coat on, we have blankets in here, plenty of stuff to keep her warm. So now I'm sitting here on the ground with her. She's just sitting on my lap. And she just wants to be all cuddled up, which, I mean, we do too, but we've got work to do.
Okay, so I'm building a frame that goes on the inside of the flange for the Maxxair fan, so it'll kind of sandwich the roof in between the flange and then this, like, so the screws coming down from the roof through the flange will go into this piece of wood to just kind of help make it a little more solid. So I'm building that frame right now, and then we will be putting up the flange for the Maxxair fan. Okay, so I'm going to start by cleaning the area with some glass cleaner and then put on butyl tape. And one thing that you want to make sure you do is when you put on the butyl tape, make sure that where the screw holes are, that the butyl tape is underneath those, so the screw is going through that. That's just going to provide an extra seal through the thread of the screw. I've seen some people put it on the inside and then it's not through the butyl tape. So I know there's going to be sealant on top of it, but if you don't have that screw through the butyl tape, it's going to be just an extra area where it might not seal right. So just a little tip there. Now it is time to put the flange in. Make sure that the metal clips are on either side. There's really no front and back, but make sure that they are on the sides. Okay. in this corner.
Okay, you got it. Keith is currently pre-drilling all the holes for the flange, and Chloe looks so cute right now, so I'm just gonna show you guys. She's down here just laying in front of the heater. We put this down here just so she would keep warm in here, and she's all cuddled up in a comforter. You sleepy girl. So here is the frame. It's looking really good. I think that might have went too dark, so you may not be able to see it, but it looks really good from inside of the van.
Okay guys, this is Hannah's first time using a power tool. I don't think there's any power tool that Hannah's used. So she's going to, I already pre-drilled all the holes for the flange. So she's gonna put in a couple screws, and I just wanted to document Hannah's first time using a drill.
So I was actually thinking about this pretty much the whole morning as we were driving here, because one of the things that I like really adore about Keith is that he really just thinks that I am so capable, and he's always just so proud of anything that I do. And so like he has full 100% faith in me that I can do something like this, and I just think that's like the sweetest thing, because I don't have to do any of these things. I don't have to like do heavy lifting, if that's what you want to call it. Like I don't have to do anything if I don't want to. Keith will take care of it all, but he also has full faith that I can do anything, and like I don't know, he does a really good job of empowering me to just like do, I don't know, use power tools, like do anything. So today it's actually like the first time that I've really ever used a power tool. The most I've done is like use a screwdriver.
So here we go.
Because I've never really had to. So here we go. You ready?
Let's do it.
That's not straight?
No. See, you knew that. You know how to reverse it.
Yeah. More?
Right there's good. Right there. You're doing good, babe. Whoa!
Is that good?
Look at you.
Is that good?
Yeah, you pro.
Do I have it enough?
No, don't do any more.
No more? That's good?
No, that was good.
All right.
Proud
There
of
we
you.
go. Thank you. It's on and it's looking good.
Now I gotta put the sealant on.
You did such a good job.
You did too. I'm proud of you.
Proud of you.
Okay, so we got the flange installed and we got the Dicor lap sealant put on. If you've never used it before, it is definitely different. It's hard to make it look good. So this is what we got, but I think it's sealed pretty well. And it will still expand and roll out a little bit more, but I don't think it really looks that bad. And it's up here on the roof. Nobody's gonna see it, but I think it looks pretty good, and I think it's sealed up, so I don't think we're gonna have any leaks. So we decided to wait just a little bit to put the air conditioner in to let that sealant cure just a little bit more. But now we're going to put in the roof tracks. So we're gonna unbox those, get them, like I think there's 3 pieces, you gotta put them together, put the gasket on, and then yeah, we'll pop the holes out of the roof and then put it on.
If you couldn't already tell, we're kind of bouncing around between different jobs. throughout the van just so that we can get the most done in this weekend as possible. Things take time to cure. It takes time to cut things. Now we're taking out all of the, what are these called?
The little rivets.
They're like little rivets in the top of the van for the roof tracks to sit into and screw down into. So we're just taking time to do that right now. We're letting the vent fan, the Maxxair fan, flange, we're letting that sealant take time to cure. We've also got the air conditioner still curing, and it's looking like we may be able to put that in today. So very excited about that. I really feel like we're just trucking along.
Okay, so what we're doing here is these little rivets. I got 2 of them out already. But what we're doing is we just are taking a heat gun, heating it up just a little bit, and then using just this plastic putty knife to scrape up the edges, to scrape up like the edge there. And Hannah's on the inside, and she's using a hammer to kind of beat it up a little bit to get it out of the hole. And so there's a bunch of these along the way, so I'll put it on a time lapse, but that's essentially what we're doing. And then the holes are already like aligned on the rails, so. Okay, so now we got all of the rivets popped out. So now we're going to clean all along the where the roof track's gonna go with some glass cleaner, and then over the holes, like over each of the holes, we're gonna put a little bit more, just like a little piece of butyl tape, just to help seal it up. And then they give these gaskets that run along the roof track. So we're gonna put that on the roof track, and then we'll flip it over, and then there's bolts that go through there, and then on the inside there's a washer, a lock washer, and a nut. Okay, so I got the butyl tape on all the holes. I'm gonna show you what that looks like, and then I'm gonna get the weather stripping onto the roof rails themselves. So all along there.
Just don't put your hands on the outside of the box.
Just covered all of the holes for that with the butyl tape. So now we just have to get all the bolts threaded through, because they actually thread through the roof track. So we'll get that down through in all the holes, and then on the inside, then we'll put in the rest of it and then tighten it in from there.
Got a fan. Did that work? So it's looking like our day is going to come to an end a little early today, but we got a lot done. We are going to go through the to-do list, but I did want to show you pretty much what we've done so far. We did have to wait to put the air conditioner in until tomorrow, because it's gonna rain and we don't want to risk the sealant not actually sealing all the way if it gets wet. We have the first round of sealant on it, but that usually takes 24 hours to cure anyway, so it worked out. But we did get the fan in, and we just want to show you guys what that looks like because it's really good. Here's the fan, looking so good. We did have to just cover the hole for the air conditioner, because it's gonna rain. So we're gonna get this finished up, and then I think it might be time to pack up. So we'll see you then. So, since we didn't get the air conditioner installed today fully, I'm only gonna give it half on that, because we will finish that tomorrow. We can add the other half to fully check that off. And then we did install the roof rails today. So that is a full cross off the list. Boom. Boom. Done with that.
So that's it for today, and we'll see you guys in the morning and install an air conditioner.
See you in the morning. It's air conditioner install day. You excited?
Yeah, I'll be more excited when we get it up there.
It's heavy. It's a lot. We're gonna have to rig something to get it up there, but
we'll show you. I'm sure it'll be comical.
We'll make it work. Let's get to it. Just for reference, this thing is a beast. Like, I don't know if we've even said what it is. It's the Dometic RTX 2000, and it weighs what, like 80 pounds? Yeah. Was it 76 or 80?
Something, I don't remember. But
somewhere between 76 and 80 pounds. And just laying down, like out here on the floor, it's a beast. Like, I don't know if you can even see the full thing. To Lowe's we go.
Okay, so the reason we had to go to Lowe's is because the bolts that they send with the air conditioner are just a little long. So this is what we bought, and this is what came with it. If you can tell, it's just a little bit shorter. It's like 1/4 of an inch. So that needs to be that way, because once it goes up through the roof and you put in these little threaded inserts in this number 6 hole right here, and then you've got these bars that will meet that right there. So if we needed to get a smaller bolt, so that way when we go to tighten it down to the roof, it doesn't, like, now it'll be snug, but before it would have been like this, and this would have just moved on the ceiling. So we had to get something just a little bit shorter. I mean, you can cut it, but we didn't want to do that because it just doesn't thread as nicely. So we're going to put these inserts in all the way around, and then the next step is getting the AC on the roof. Light. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stay where you're at.
Yep. That felt seamless. High five. Just like I said yesterday, I'm not sure how much of us getting the air conditioner up on the roof you're going to see by the time this video is edited, but just like that, like I said yesterday, Keith always empowers me. He always thinks I'm so capable to do everything. That air conditioner was so freaking heavy, but we got it up there, so I feel really good now. Yesterday went so smoothly, so you can probably imagine that not every day of the van build is going to go like that, and today is one of those days where not everything is going smoothly. So earlier, I think Keith said that, like, the reason that we went to Lowe's was to get these different screws, and that worked out great. But when we got the air conditioner on the roof, we realized that it's pretty much going to be a 3 to 4 person job, because 2 people need to be lowering it onto the window weld, and 1 person needs to be inside guiding the wires in and the inside, just to make sure it's completely, even on each side, I guess. So now we've called in reinforcements. My grandpa's on his way, and he's gonna help us finish getting the air conditioner in, and in correctly, I guess. But it's gonna get dark soon, so we kind of just wanted to show you, like, what we're doing now, just in case we can't fully see it in the dark, so you can see what the air conditioner looks like inside and outside, because we did do a test fit to make sure that everything was okay. It looks good. So we're going to just show you the inside and the outside of what that looks like. And then if it's not dark by the time that we actually get it in, we'll show it again. But if it is, then at least we have it documented what it looks like in the van. So this is what the air conditioner looks like from the inside. I think it looks really good, just like getting down. You can see the full thing now. So obviously we cut the hole bigger than what it needs to be, but what did we do?
We did 20 by 15 and a half.
So we did the hole 20 by 15 and a half just to make sure all of this fit in and we could really get a good seal on it, which I think is actually going to work out pretty well for us. But I don't know, we're going to finish this up and hopefully get it all good to go before the end of the night.
Okay, so what I'm doing is, like right here, this is nice and supported on this side because there's a beam here, and on this side it's fine too. But if you can tell, right here on both sides, there's some give in this, and I'm afraid that when we put the cross braces on and it sucks this down, I think it'll be fine here, but I don't think so here. So we got some 2x4s that we're gonna put up like in between here, and to help suck that up a little bit, just to make it a little bit stronger and hold the air conditioner down. So I'm gonna put some 2x4s right here, like I said, just to push the ceiling up and give it some extra support. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now.
Ready for that?
Here we go. We got one shot for this.
It's right on the line.
Perfect.
So that ought to slide right inside that.
Yep. How's that?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Is it all touching?
I think so.
Seal?
All right.
Yep. That's good. Putting the window weld on. That's looking good.
Is it?
Yep.
Come to your right.
You're right.
Am I right?
Yes. Okay, you're too far. A little bit back. Right there. Come right straight down.
Still good?
Come right down.
Straight?
It's good to me.
Good?
Alright, it's nighttime now, but the air conditioner is installed and it is pretty. It looks really good. Nice and close, but it looks really good. So I'd say we did a really good job this weekend. Well, that's a wrap. Day 3 of the van build.
Is it day 3?
Yeah, you gotta check it off.
Oh my goodness.
I forgot about the to-do list.
I did too.
Alright, well, I mean, you can really only cross off one more thing.
We can only cross off one more thing, but for good reason.
Okay, go for it.
Done, done, done. The reason that the other two, figuring out electricity and running electricity, is because we are actually going to be setting up a carport. It arrived a little bit earlier than expected.
Yeah.
So we're going to be setting that up so we actually have a warm place to work in. So
it's going to take us probably a whole weekend to set that up,
it
but
probably will.
it's totally worth it so we can have an enclosed place to work and a place to back the van in. It's just going to be so nice. So.
For sure. So the next video, actually this makes weekend 1 of the van build officially complete.
I know. We got a lot done.
We did get a lot done. But the next video that you're going to see is us running our electrical wire and actually like getting our van set up to be connected to batteries. Just run. Uh-oh, it's getting dark in here.
Sorry for that.
Turn the lights off on us.
But it's really gonna start coming together. So
I feel like it's gonna come together
Yeah,
faster than we expect.
yeah, we got the cutting that we needed to get done. So
And everything on the exterior for right now is done.
Yep. So yeah.
Very exciting. I feel like it was a really productive weekend.
Me too. It was a
If
good
you made
weekend.
it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching.
Hopefully some of the things that we showed were helpful for
Somewhat
you.
helpful. Yeah, if you're watching this and you need help, I mean, comment down below if you need some questions answered, because now that we've done it
if you want to
once,
see something more like what it looks like now,
Yeah.
just let us know. But
we feel really good about it.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and we'll see you
Next week.
Next week. We'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.